Hello guys, Ryan Ho back in another video. Today we have a really affordable 3D printer. This is the Entina Tina2S. This thing it goes for about $180. I think the base price is only like $200, but you can pick it up for like $180 right now, which is really cheap for a 3D printer. Now, this thing is pretty cool. I was able to make some stuff with it. And so let me show you what you can make with it and then the whole experience of using this. So this printer is like pre-built essentially. You just have to plug this cable in, that's it. So the first thing I printed was this rabbit. So this rabbit is one of the default things that you can print. They have a few other animals that you can print. So if you want to see how good the print quality is, this was pretty much it. I mean, this thing is honestly pretty smooth. Like, oh my God. Like, I remember like the early 3D printers were definitely a lot rougher. This one actually prints very smoothly. So I was honestly surprised to see that. This whole entire experience is pretty good. This thing printed out, I think, an hour and like 15 or hour 10 minutes. So it's pretty quick. Obviously, the bigger model you're going to print, the longer it's going to take. But, you know, for this, it only took about an hour and 15. Here's some models that they kind of just came with to show you. So that you're able to make things like this, which can kind of rotate in two different joints. I haven't really tried printing something like this yet, but it's pretty interesting. And then they have like a bookmark clipper that they also show you. Here is the phone that they also came with, which is pretty interesting. I would really like to try to actually print one of these later too. But essentially it has like 3 joints for the product. So you can see it can kind of bend like this, come out and do this kind of little triangle, right? So that's pretty interesting, the type of capabilities that you can print with it, right? So the thing that I personally was interested was I was trying to get they call it a grocery bag hook for the Tesla Model 3. All right, so I got the clip installed. You can see it's right here. Have it screwed in, everything. So now it's on my, this is actually a clip for the Tesla. So now you can see that you can just kind of hang your trash bags up there. I mean, is it really that useful? I don't know, but you can just buy it for like $1 from AliExpress. But I just thought it'd be fun to kind of print it out myself and see if I can make it work, and I did. I just got like a new car, and you know, I wanted to kind of buy this. Honestly, it was like only like $1, I think, on AliExpress, or it's like $5 on Amazon. But I was like, hey, what if I just tried to print it, since I now have a 3D printer? So I was able to kind of find the file online. There's a bunch of people who post a bunch of files, so you're able to kind of, you know, print these using those files, and then you just kind of splice it with the software they have, and then you just print it out. And so honestly, this one worked out really well. You can see that it's honestly pretty smooth as well. Like the sides and everything is really smooth. The under part of it is kind of where you print. You can kind of see all the stuff it was kind of, you know, snapped off with. And then of course I have a screw in here to kind of obviously get the screw to kind of screw it onto my car. And then after that, you just kind of screw it onto your car and you can hang grocery bags on it. Honestly, not the craziest thing in the world, but also it's very useful, and just kind of one of those things where it's like, hey, now you have a 3D printer, you can do these things, right? This way, I guess I didn't have to wait for like, you know, a week for it to ship and stuff like that. But, you know, I think that's the cool thing about the 3D printers, is you're able to make things that you want. I mean, I guess not that quickly. This one took about an hour and 15 minutes, so it's not that long either to print it. So that's pretty nice, right? So honestly, if you're looking for a 3D printer, this thing honestly is pretty damn smooth for a printer that's $180. Like, it's honestly, the quality is pretty nice. I would say the only thing is the size. Like, this thing is definitely not made to like print anything huge. Obviously you can see the size of it. So if you wanted a printer that could print something bigger, then I'm sure they're probably more expensive than this. But if you're just trying to print out what they call for beginners and for kids, so like a lot of toys and stuff like that, this definitely serves a purpose, or little tools that you can use, and this definitely can do that too. I'm definitely gonna print out some other stuff. I was trying to print out like a kind of like a pot and stuff like that, like a Pokemon pot, something like cute like that. But I ran into some like things that I gotta fix for that. But it's pretty awesome that, you know, you have the capability of making these things, right? Anyway, it's really, you know, this thing comes with a roll of the PLA plastic that you can obviously buy online, and then you have more to refill it. But besides that, you know, you can actually see on this, it's a little bit like glassy and a little bit silvery in here. And well, that's because it's kind of, you have some glue on there essentially, but essentially You know, it makes it easier for your stuff to stick on there, and actually it makes it pretty easy to snap your stuff off after you're kind of done making stuff. So definitely apply the glue that it comes with as well for that. So yeah, anyways, I hope this video was helpful. This is obviously a pretty cool product. If you guys are interested, I do have affiliate links below if you guys are interested in picking it up. And yeah, anyways, I will see you guys in my next video.